Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Brett's Dwayne, and today we are back with another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. Recently I have been asked what is my daily routine in Disney Dreamlight Valley, what is the normal schedule, what do I normally do every single day when I log on. So today I'm going to be showing you the top 6 things that I do in my valley every single day. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So the first thing I do every day when I get on Disney Dreamlight Valley should be no surprise to that many people. I check Scrooges Shop. Now this is number 1 on our list because even on days where I don't have a lot of time to play Disney Dreamlight Valley, I will always make it a point to get on here to at least check the item shop, because rare items, I am telling you guys, they are. Sometimes some of these items are pretty rare. There is still a lot of items that I do not have in Disney Dreamlight Valley and it kills me. But I will still buy random items from his shop as well that I think I might use for the future. But as you can see, a lot of the items are vacant right now, because if you're anything like me and you've checked Scrooge's shop every day for the past, I don't know how long, you buy everything pretty quick. So we don't really have that much new stuff coming in every day, but the new update is right around the corner since it is June 1st today, so we should be seeing some new stuff in here pretty soon. Now I do have a couple tips about Scrooge's shop. So when you go to Scrooge's shop, you can go into his catalog and order items. So when you go into Scrooge's catalog, you'll see in the top right corner right here a 0 out of 25. You can order 25 items from Scrooge's catalog. Now this is very important because as you see, it still says 0 even though I've bought stuff off of the sales floor. So you can buy his whole sales floor if you wanted to, and you can still purchase 25 more items from his catalog. I use this all the time. Now some days I will come back later and just, you know, go and figure out my valley, like what I'm going to want to use to decorate, figure out what items I need, what items I don't need, and then I'll come back and I'll do my 25 limit. And then some days like today, I'll just go through and I'll just pick at random things I think I'll use in the future, just so I go ahead and use that limit if I don't think that I'll be doing any decorating for today. But that is a big tip that I love telling people, because it's one of the tips that I wish I would have known so long ago in the game, because I decorate so much. But that basically does it for Scrooge's shop. Just make sure if you want a lot of rare items, you are coming back here and checking a lot, even if you can't every day. Just check it as often as you can, and I promise you will get new items. Sometimes it feels like you never will, but I promise you will. So now let's move on to our next thing that we do every day in the valley. The second thing that we do every day in our valley is clean up in all the different biomes. Now this is every single biome: Frosted Heights, Sunlight Plateau, the Forgotten Lands, Glade of Trust, the Peaceful Meadow, the Plaza, even the Dazzle Beach. We clean up and all. I try to clean up in all of these areas every day. I'm not going to sit here and say that I do it all, but I do try to clean up some, because I did recently find out that these items that you can clear away, they also count towards your storage limit. So the next time if you like do a big clean of your whole valley and you remove like all the roots and all the different things in all the valleys that you can remove, just look at your storage number. It should drop. I'm not gonna say all of it should work towards it, but I do know a lot of it does. And also flowers, I don't normally pick those up while I'm cleaning up. I normally just leave those until I want to collect flowers. But all of these different things do count to your storage. So just check that out next time you're cleaning up and everything. But the stuff that you can get from this is spices, plant seeds, snowballs, sticks, mushrooms, and stone and clay. This is from all the different parts of your valley when you're cleaning everything up. This will help you also collect all that stuff for storage if you're trying to build up your storage. So that's why another reason we do all this for one of our things every day, because it does help us out a lot. The third thing that we do every day in our valley is feed our critters. Now in Disney Dreamlight Valley, the critters, there's a lot to do with the critters, okay? So the first thing you can do is by giving them their favorite food, you can collect them, and once you collect them, you have the option to choose them as a companion. Now I did make a YouTube video on how to feed the critters and the critters' favorite food. If you'd like to go check that out on my channel, it's there. But the reason why I feed the critters every day is, number 1, they drop you stuff, and number 2, there's a lot of achievements also that go along with the critters. So there's an achievement for giving them their favorite food so many times. There's also another achievement for just feeding them so many times in general. and you also get random stuff from them all the time. Like sometimes the foxes in the Frosted Heights will give you iron bars, sometimes random critters will give you a memory, and you get dream shards and just random stuff. So it's also really cool to do that and see what you get. But yeah, there's a lot to do with the critters. I think in our most recent update, we got those little houses for our companions, and you can choose up to 3 to put in there. So I think that's another thing that's really gotten people to want to collect all their critters. But there are certain ones that only come out at certain times. So if you go up into your menu and go to collections and then go to critters, you'll be able to check and see which critters are in your valley, and you'll be able to see the ones, if they're in your valley, what time periods they'll be in there, because some of them are harder to collect than others. And that is our third thing that we do every day in the valley. Before we go on to our fourth thing that we do in the valley every day, I also forgot to mention, alongside the companion homes that we got in the most recent update, you also have the option, once you feed the critters and collect them, or collect any companion for that matter, you can take really cute pictures like this with your phone, and you can actually hold and do different poses with your companions, which I think is so cool and so cute and really neat. Now, the fourth thing that we do in our valley every day is pumpkin harvesting. I'm sure that a lot of you have heard about this. Anytime you search up like make more money in the game, you see pumpkins. This is what I've done for a long time. So right here we're grabbing Mother Gothel. She is our valley friend that helps us with grabbing up these extra pumpkins. She drops so many for us. We love that. Right here I sped it up a little bit. This is my pumpkin patch. I just didn't want to, it would take way too long if I didn't speed it up, guys. So I sped it up, and you can make your pumpkin patch however big or small you would like. I see some people, they make their whole area a pumpkin patch, like the whole Forest of Valor or the whole Forgotten Lands. And hey, if that makes you a lot of money, I don't blame you, because coins are everything when it comes to updates and stuff, with paying for your new houses, paying for upgrades, all the good stuff. This is how I got a lot of my stuff really quick in the beginning of the game, by just getting up to the pumpkins and planting them and harvesting them. That's what I did 24/7 back in the day. So right here we are going to the Goofy stall, and we are going to sell our pumpkins. Now I believe from the past couple times I've done this, it's like 400 and something thousand. I'm not sure the exact number, but it'll be 400 and something thousand with the size plot that I did. I don't know exactly how big mine is either. Right there it is, 409,000. So that's not too bad. You can also make extra money if you make the pumpkins into meals. I think like the grilled veggie platter, and you can use pumpkins for that. You can also do pumpkin puffs, I think, and maybe other things that you can include pumpkins in. For me, that just is even more time consuming and takes just too long. I just don't have patience for it, so I just sell the pumpkins flat out after we harvest them. But if that works out for you, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know if you do anything different, or if you do have a different way of making money, and also y'all's opinions on whether you like pumpkin farming or not. I've heard a mix of both. Some people love it, some people hate it. It's like one of those love-hate relationships, and I completely understand with it being very, very time consuming. It is crazy how time consuming it is. But here we are, we're just planting them back down, and then we're going to water them. I'm pretty sure if it hasn't changed, I think you water them and then it's 2 hours, and then you water them again and then 2 hours, and they should be done. But this is the fourth thing we do in our valley every day, and it is pumpkin harvesting. Now the fifth thing that we do every day in our valley is going mining. So the first thing we're going to do is grab our little helper Minnie. She loves going and hanging out with us to go mining. So we're going to grab her, and then we're going to take her to a little open spot. And this is like the open spot in my valley. So then once we get her to the open spot, we're going to go into our furniture. We're going to grab the fence, and then we're going to box her up real quick. This is just a quick little trick I learned a while back, that you can just box them up, and it saves you time while you're mining, because if anybody's noticed, when you're mining, your helper wants to go up to the rock every single time and drop the extra piece of whichever you get. So this is a way where you can just save that all for the end, and you can just keep going. It's just a little bit more efficient. And also with the second thing we talked about today, which is cleaning up the valley, sometimes I'll multitask and do that while I'm doing this, since I'll be making trips around the valley. Today we're only doing one trip just to save time, but normally I'll do it up to 3 or 4 times. I'll go around the valley. So you can always multitask and clean up your valley, collect sticks, and do all that good stuff while you're doing this. Another thing is you have to watch what you're doing while you have your helper in the box. You can't go in houses, you can't fast travel, you can't go up to Goofy stall and stuff. It'll break them out of the box. So just keep that in mind if you want to try out this trick. Also, the other mine, I think it's called like the mine shaft, or I can't remember what exactly it's called, but the other mining place in the Sunlight Plateau, I do still go in there sometimes. And what I'll do with that is sometimes I'll go in there before I start this mining on the outside and putting them in the box, or sometimes I'll do it at the end. Today I didn't do it at all just to save us some time. But once you finish all of the mining you want to do for the day, however many trips you want to go, you're going to mine the last spot right where you box them up, and then you'll let them out of the box right there, and they'll go to that last spot right there that you mined and drop all of your gems. This is how many we got. Now, of course, if you go around more, you'll get more, but we got a pretty good amount, and this is our 5th thing that we do every day in the valley. Now, our 6th and final thing that we do every day, as you can see, it's afternoon time. It's starting to get dark. We just want to wind down and do something easy and relax. So what I do is I go into my menu, I go over to Dreamlight in the far left corner, and then we'll go down to our Dreamlight duties. As you can see, I've already completed these. So what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and start collecting these up, and you'll still get more. So you can do however many of these you want. I'm not 100% sure if they'll run out. I've never done enough to see if it ran out. But you can also go through your list over here on the right side. You can go through the foraging, gardening, fishing. There's also cooking. Then you got all of these. Collection, friendship. And then you also have the village over here. But I normally do all this type of stuff like towards the end of the day, just to relax and wind down and do something easy for the end of the day. But yes, that is our 6th and final thing that we do in our valley every single day. And that is a wrap on the 6 things I do in my valley every single day. I do hope this video helped you, whether you are wanting to pass time till this next update that's getting ready to come out, or whether you just wanted to learn some new things or try new things in your valley. Whatever the case may be, I hope you enjoyed this video. As you see, it is afternoon to the nighttime, so we did pass a lot of time today, and it did take us a while to do all the stuff we did. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and also hit the bell button so you will be informed every time we post future Disney Dreamlight Valley content, because there is more to come, especially with the new update coming out very soon. And I hope I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.